When I give you thumbs up, go for it.
All right. I think it worked.
That did it.
Is it gonna fall off?
Hi, my name's Ian. I released a video a while ago spinning a partially built radial engine with just a cordless. It got a lot of attention. So what I did was I built a whole brand new engine and we took the motor out of a treadmill and we are going to spin it to see how many RPMs we can achieve before it ultimately destroys itself. So here is the engine. We have it mounted to a test stand, and on the back side I have the treadmill motor. It's bolted down. I have some pillow block bearings, some vinyl tubing to use as a coupler between the shafts. I have two mag pickups for the tachometer, which will be down here, and we'll set up a camera to watch that to see how fast it actually spins. And I have a little control panel that I could stand at that we took off the treadmill so that we can control the speed. In 3, 2, 1. Yours is going, Ben?
Yep.
Okay, so we only achieved a little over 1,000 RPMs and wasn't near the destruction I was hoping for. So we're going to give it one more go and see what happens. So none of that worked. We were only able to achieve a little over 1,000 RPM. So what we did is we wired another 220 motor on the backside. So we're going to get this thing to redline. We'll find it. Here we go. Go ahead, Carter, with your slow motion.
All right.
Are you ready, Ben?
Yeah.
All right, when I give you, you see my hand?
Yeah.
When I give you thumbs up, go for it.
All right. I think it worked.
That did it.
Is it gonna fall off?
When I give you thumbs up, go for it.
All right.
That did it.
Is it gonna fall off?
Okay. So we will find out what the final RPM was, but that was pretty much utter destruction. It's the entire engine broke off. It's just held on with a little bit of the crankshaft back there. Well, that was a successful failure. We found its limit. There's debris everywhere, and it is absolutely catastrophically destroyed. So we hit 4,050 RPMs. I brought it in from outside so the neighbors don't think I'm crazier than they already do. And we will go ahead and take it apart and kind of see what happened, where all the failures are. Got piles of stuff everywhere. So on the backside, you can actually see where the coupler failed. The motors were still spinning this shaft when the engine actually seized. And you can see all the burns, and you can actually see some of the melted vinyl that poured out once it got hot enough to melt it. As far as I've found so far, there's 3 spots where the acrylic cylinders, it's a 1/4 inch thick acrylic, it broke in 3 spots. One of the cylinders there, one of the cylinders right here, and then down here there's a big hole in one of them. This piston is actually, I can reach in and push it out. It did not come all the way out. Some of the debris, and it's pretty well, there's some heavy scoring. Everything got hot. There's part of a roller. We'll go ahead and take the front cover off. I can pull the front cover itself off now. I'm worried the whole thing's going to fall off somehow here. It's still kind of attached somewhere. With that front cover off, I don't think there's much holding it on. Nope. Connecting rods all failed. They are definitely a weak point. All the pistons stayed together though, from what I can tell. And even the gears. The gears did good. They did really good. Crankshaft is still together. The MDF wood is destroyed. The way I built the crankshaft was there's a 1/4 inch bolt on both sides that goes right through the rod journal, all the way through the crankshaft itself, and it ends down here with one of these barrel nuts. So that's really all that's holding this together right now on both ends. You can see the MDF is completely gone on both sides, but the master rod itself is still in there. Obviously every connecting rod is broken and sheared off, and part of the ring gear has sheared off as well. To be totally honest with you, this is my second attempt at a high RPM run on an airplane engine. I had an entire engine built, and during the testing phase of the motors to see if I could achieve a high enough RPM to blow it up, it blew up. And my wife was holding a camera, and that's the only footage we have of it. And it's actually, the block of it is right up there. Just real fast, I just want to see the tachometer get up kind of high, and then I'm going to turn it off because we're going to let it go full bore out front. So here we go. Here's all the pistons I pulled out. They actually survived pretty good, to be honest. Some of the piston skirts broke, minor damage, and there's been a fair amount of chipping around the leading edge of the piston top. But overall, and there's some heavy scoring from the heat, I guess, but overall, the pistons survived. All of the cylinder heads failed. Nothing stayed together at all. The only parts that survived are actually the rockers themselves. They all seem to be just fine, honestly. But as far as the overall head, they're destroyed. All the valves broke, with the exception of maybe one. A lot of the roller lifters broke. Pretty much destroyed it. We're going to end with the slow motion footage taken from a couple different angles of the destruction of this engine. I've already begun building another engine, a rotary radial, and there will be a build video, hopefully, an explanation video of how a rotary radial works, and then a high-speed RPM destruction video of that one as well. So until then, thank you for watching.